Welcome to the Preston of the Park Cities. My name is Kale Velasquez. I'm the Executive Director here.
My name is Melissa Taylor. I'm the Director of Sales here at the Preston.
I'm excited to share with you all the wonderful things we have to offer here at the Preston. We strive to create an environment where residents thrive. Can't wait for you guys to go on this tour. Melissa will be your guide.
Thank you, Ko. I have been so fortunate to be part of this community since we opened a couple of years ago. It's been such a privilege to be part of a community as it's growing with the new residents and residents' families. So today I'm going to take you around. I'm going to show you what makes the Preston so special. Not only is it a stunning building, as you will see, the heart of all of the people that work here is really what makes it such a special place. I can't wait to show you, and I'm going to start with our lead concierge, Ethan Kraus.
My name is Ethan Kraus. I'm the lead concierge here at the Preston of the Park Cities. We want to make sure that residents thrive at all costs. We take that very seriously, and your concierge is your one-stop shop to make sure all of that happens. Whether it's booking you an appointment for the salon, transportation with our personal in-house driver, or anything else that you may need, we are your one-stop shop, and we are thrilled to have each and every one of you here, and we look forward to having you in person soon. Thank you.
So before we go take a look at the entire community, I always like to give a little bit of an overview of the lay of the land. So the first floor here is all common space. This half of the floor we use for a variety of things. Not only is it our welcome lobby, we also use it for resident events and entertainment. We have had New Year's parties here, Christmas parties, we've even had an art gala here before. And so the lobby really does get transformed into a wonderful entertaining space. If you were to come to any one of our events, half of the folks that you would see in the audience are from our memory care. I think it's incredibly special that we really incorporate folks from memory care into the overall community. Something else that's really special here on the lobby is our community room over here. So this space gets used for quite a variety of things. We will have a class called Move, Laugh, Connect. It's like a seated chair aerobics. We will have speakers. We have movies every single night. We'll also have different presenters. We've had painting classes. So really just a multi-purpose room that's privately set in a beautiful space. Before we go on to the other half of the lobby, I will give you a brief overview of where we'll be going for the whole tour. So once we leave this half of the lobby, we will go over and check the dining out. The dining is one of the top 3 best things about the community. After we hit the dining room, we will go up and take a look at one of our apartments and some more community spaces. We really use just about every floor in the community. There's 8 floors here. The first floor being all common space. The second floor is our memory care. The third floor is what we call our bridge floor, which I'll tell more about later. Then floors 4 through 8 are all traditional apartments. We'll look at most of the floors today, but if you want to see some additional floor plans and additional apartments, then you'll have to come back and see me one-on-one. And then finally, we do have 2 levels of underground parking below, which is available for free for residents and family and friends. So now we will go look at the dining. So as I was talking about earlier, this half of the floor is some of the residents, families, and staff's favorite part of the community. It's where all the dining happens. So all of our dining team are classically trained. They serve some pretty incredible menu items. As we walk through to see a little bit more about our dining, I'm going to introduce you to our Director of Dining, Kyle Blazer. Before I get to him though, I'll briefly talk about the bistro. This is a wonderful space to come by and get a quick breakfast, get a quick lunch. But as I mentioned, the expert in this space is Kyle Blazer. So Kyle.
Thank you. As you mentioned, this is our bistro. It's a great grab and go space. It's really good for in between meal snacks for the residents to get together and socialize throughout the day. Here in the dining services, with much the rest of the Preston, we're all about hospitality. So anything we can do to go above and beyond to make our residents feel at home and welcome, we're happy to do so.
Thank you, Kyle. So to tell you a little bit more about our Signatures Dining, we're going to go meet some more of our dining team. So here in Signatures, something that I like to share with families is that if you come eat here anytime for lunch, dinner, sometimes breakfast, half the people that you see will be family members, I myself included. The very first year that I worked here, I brought my family here for Thanksgiving. I wanted something that was going to be incredible. I wanted something that wasn't going to have a long wait. So I chose the Preston with my family for Thanksgiving. It was amazing. The menu was incredible as always. We also have a sommelier on staff, so we even had some incredible wine. So to tell you a little bit more about our menus, our food, the dining experience is our executive chef and restaurant manager.
Hi, as Melissa said, my name is Michaela. I'm the front of house manager here at the Preston. I've been here for about a year now. At Signature, something that we strive to do is provide our residents with a true restaurant experience, whether that be Sunday brunch with your family or lunch with some friends.
Excellent, and as Melissa mentioned, I'm Jonathan. I'm the executive chef here in Signatures at the Preston. I've been here for about 2.5 years, and something that we do very well is not only we do wine dinners, and we also do chef tables, so with pairings and all that, but our menu changes weekly. We also have a beautiful pizza oven that we feature a flatbread every week, and all our desserts are made in-house.
So here we are at one of our models. One thing that I hope that you've noticed as we have looked at the lobby, the community room, met some of our staff, toward the dining spaces is I hope you notice that it feels like an upscale condo. That was something that I was struck with the very first time that I walked into the doors at the Preston. While the community, we do offer care, we do it in such a way that really highlights this part of our residents' lives that should still be celebrated and should still be supported to thrive. Here in our model, you'll see that we've got wonderful ceiling heights. The finish out here is standard in all of the apartments that we have here. We've really done a beautiful job of making not only the common and entertaining spaces of the community feel very warm and inviting, but we've also done a wonderful job of doing that in the apartments and the hallways as well. We really want all of our residents and their families to feel very at home here and really use the whole community as their home. So here in the tea room, this is a really great space that we do use for community events, life enrichment, but what this room really gets used the most for is for residents' personal events. We have had Bible studies here, we've had book clubs meet here. Any group that the resident was used to hosting before moving in, they have this beautiful space here in the tea room that they can continue doing that. And now I'm going to take you to a beautiful space out here on the terrace. So here we are on the terrace. Just a quick note about what this space is really used for and what it's wonderful for is a lot of our apartments do have their own private terrace, but even for those that have their own private terrace, this terrace is so stunning and it has this glass wall that's wonderful to protect from the noise and the wind. It also faces west, so there are stunning sunsets that you can see out here. And I'm here with Byron. Byron is a part of the team here at the Preston. He is our florist. If you have ever received an incredible flower arrangement from the Preston, this is the guy that sent it to you or who made it for you. But what I love so much about Byron is that he puts so much time, passion, so much attention into really making the Preston elevated in its beauty by the floral arrangements in the community spaces as well as here on the terrace. So I love having him part of the Preston. It wouldn't be the same without him, and I'm going to let him share a little bit more about his experience with the team.
Thank you so much, Melissa. What a sweet introduction. So I've been part of the Preston since day one. I work on the exterior landscape, but I also do the interior flowers. And I have to say that being part of the team here at the Preston, this is one of the most cohesive, loving, caring teams I've ever had the pleasure to work with. And then having been here since day one, I've had a chance to work and get to know some of the residents. And working with some of the residents on some of their personal plant arrangements and floral arrangements for their homes, as well as just getting to know them throughout the property has just been quite an amazing experience. Nothing quite like it.
So here we're on the third floor. This is a really special part of the Preston. This is our bridge floor. So the bridge is really an interim between assisted living and memory care. So here on the third floor, we have a lot of special folks that live here. We have a lot of special folks that work here. So I would love to take you around to introduce you to a few people that work here on the floor. The first one being Evangeline. So I'm going to let her share with you what she does here at the Preston.
Hello, I'm Evangeline, the Director of Housekeeping. I've been here almost a year. I love interacting with our residents, making sure that they're comfortable in their new apartment and welcome in their new homes.
So you've seen how beautiful the Preston is and all of the different spaces, but what is the most important thing at our community is the resident care. So our Director of Care, Christina, will share with you a little bit about why the care here is so great.
So as Melissa said, my name is Christina Panias. I am the Director of Nursing here. I have been here since November of last year, so almost a year. I started as a charge nurse on the floor and quickly became the Assistant Director of Nursing and eventually now the Director of Nursing. So my role here is making sure that our residents are taken care of best to their needs. All we do for them is specifically tailored depending on their assessments. Anytime anything's needed for any resident, we all get involved as a team. We make sure that we address every concern, any family concern, to provide the best care for our residents.
And this lady, Debbie, is in charge of our life enrichment to keep the residents busy and active. So I'm going to let Debbie share with you about life enrichment here.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. My main goal for life enrichment is to actually engage my residents' therapeutic activity. So at 9:30 in the morning, we start with physical, and then it goes through a storm brain muscle, and then we actually, socialization is a big part of making sure that we keep the residents engaged. So my main objective is to keep any residents that have been actually diagnosed with any mild cognitive impairment by keeping them socially engaged in therapeutic activities all day.
One of the most important people here in the Preston is Annette. So Annette is involved in our residents' lives every single day in a ton of different ways. And I really feel like Annette really gets into every single resident's family once they move in. So I really would love for Annette to share with you her role here at the Preston.
Hello, my name is Annette, and I wear many hats here at the Preston. Currently, I work in life enrichment, and we do daily activities with the residents here. I'm also the chauffeur here. I take the residents to the doctor appointments. I also do hair and nails. I love the residents, and just to put a smile on their face makes it all worthwhile.
So when we started our tour, I mentioned our memory care, and that's where we are right now. This is my favorite thing to show and to share with families. My favorite part about memory care is how we really incorporate the residents in memory care with the overall programming of the community. So I'm so excited to share with you Sheila. She's our Director of Memory Care, and she can share more with you about her role here at the Preston.
Thank you. I'm excited to talk about the memory care here at the Preston. It's a place where we guarantee we have 24/7 security, a secure environment, a safe environment, and a place that you can trust for the safety of your loved ones. And our goal is to improve their cognitive level, that from when they come in through the doors, we have specialized care plan which is tailor-made for each resident, and we do programming from exercises, we also do games, we do activities, we do outdoor, which is another highlight of our community. We have a patio where we can go outside and enjoy gardening. We have enjoyed some vegetables from our gardening outside, and we also incorporate even their past life and involve the activities that stimulates and keep their cognitive level at the highest expected level. It's such a joy to be here at the Preston, and it's a place where you can know that your loved ones are in safe hands and they will be sharper than when they got here.
So we've shared that dining is very important here, life enrichment is very important here, obviously health is very important here, and one of the key people that helps us to keep our residents healthy and thriving arriving is our on-site physical therapist, Trevor, with Health Pro. So I will let Trevor share more about what we do here with physical therapy.
Hey guys, I'm Trevor Cummett. I'm a physical therapist here at the Preston. We also have occupational therapy and speech therapy available if you need it. My favorite really part here is really getting to know the residents and work with them to increase their physical function, like walking, transferring, or just all the stuff they love to enjoy here. My favorite personal part is actually getting to know every resident personally, just so I can help them reach their goals and really see their improvements as life goes on.
So just off the fitness center is our salon and spa. We have a massage therapist that comes once a week. We also have a stylist that comes a few times a week as well. We can do your hair, your nails, we can do anything that you need. And here to share a little bit with you about some of the services that we offer is Erin.
Hey, I'm Erin. I am the hairstylist here at the Preston. I get to do all of the lovely residents' hair, and I love it because it is probably one of their favorite things is to get their hair done and just feel loved on.
So I hope you enjoyed the tour and see why I'm so proud to show the Preston, and we're back up on the 8th floor with KO.
Welcome back, great to see you again. I really hope you enjoyed the tour as well and got to see all the wonderful people that truly make this place special. Let's begin our live session.